What's going on, everybody? Random Jet fan here. Just want to talk really quick about the news. Obviously, big one today. Derek Carr signs a 4-year, $150 million deal with the New Orleans Saints. There was a report from, I believe, Albert Breer saying that Derek Carr liked the Jets, but he didn't really want to wait any longer on a decision by the Jets. That tells me a couple things. One of the things being that if he's waiting on the Jets and the Jets are asking him to wait a little longer, that probably means that the Jets might not even be close to any sort of deal for Rodgers. There's still uncertainty whether or not he's going to play. My thoughts on this. This whole thing's just gone on too long with Rodgers. He's had plenty of time to even just come out and say that he's playing, at least. Who he's playing with, that's going to be discussed at a later time, but could at least come out and by now and said that, yeah, I plan on playing for another year, 2 years, whatever it is. Derek Carr, understandably, didn't want to wait any longer. He's been saying that he wants to get to his team sooner rather than later so that he can start, promoting the team and try to help bring some guys in. I think this kind of points to the accounts saying that Derek Carr was leaning towards the Jets. I think that statement by Albert Breer saying that, he didn't want to wait any longer. I think that kind of makes the whole him lean towards the Jets kind of true. Again, it's kind of just points to we still don't know what's going on with Rodgers. I don't know why are we waiting for him? His price just went up. Granted, the Jets are supposedly the only team that makes sense for Rodgers, is in on Rodgers, whatever it is, but that doesn't mean, it's supply and demand, especially with quarterbacks. Right now, the Packers have the supply, the Jets have the demand, so his asking price just went up. A little disappointed in the front office. To me, Derek Carr signing today, supposedly expressing that the Jets were his favorites by a little bit. Him wanting to go to the Jets and the Jets just not wanting to waste time. I'm a little disappointed in the front office. Feel like they're just name chasing. Aaron Rodgers is still a great quarterback by all accounts. You can argue top 5, top 8 quarterback of all time. But, there has to be a point where you can't put your organization on hold anymore to wait for somebody who can't even come out and say he wants to play football. Yeah, that's all I really got. A little disappointing. Look, if it works, if they end up getting Rodgers, which at this point, they're going to have to, because who's your option after that? Jimmy G, who's always hurt. You can't, you have a GM and a head coach that are on the hot seat. They can't, bet their jobs on Jimmy G and Mike White to come in once he gets hurt. Tannehill, all right. Really, any quarterback you bring in at this point, they're going to be better than what they had last year. But still, it's just, this offseason was about getting a quarterback that can, take you to the playoffs and beyond. And it has to be Rodgers at this point. So, like I said, the asking price went up. I think the Packers are smart on their part. I think there kind of might have been acknowledgement from what Rodgers wanted to do with his future, and Green Bay might have kind of been hiding that a little bit to wait for Carr to go so that Rodgers' asking price goes up now. And I don't know, man. I'm a little disappointed in this one. I said, my thoughts. I said, just go get Carr. He's a good quarterback, top 12 quarterback in the league. He can, he'll be consistent for you. He'll probably put up better numbers than what he did with Vegas, but I don't know. That's all I got. Something else happens, I'll jump on and give my thoughts on it. So, until then, take it easy. Go Jets, and peace.